Get ready for another scorcher this weekend. Extreme heat already blanketing really most of the country. And now meteorologists say it's going to stick around. According to the National Weather Service, New York City, for example, is on track for its longest heat wave in nearly a decade. Adam Del Roso's with us, senior meteorologist at AccuWeather. Sticking around for how much longer, Adam?
Well, for some of us, right into next week. So I feel like I'm starting to sound like a broken record talking about all of the records broken amid this ongoing heat wave. So far this month across the country, more than 300 records have been broken here. The worst of the heat today across the Central Plains into the Midwest, with high temperatures back up into the triple digits for cities like Wichita and Colby, Kansas. Heat advisories in effect for us for the weekend into early next week, even across the 95 corridor as you get around Philadelphia, New York, Boston. Heat advisories for us as well. We got into the mid-90s today, and it's only going to get hotter as we head through our Saturday and Sunday. The other element is the humidity, the moisture in the air. We've got dew points up into the 60s and 70s, and when numbers are that high, when your body tries to sweat, normally it cools by evaporating that moisture, but whenever there's so much moisture in the air, that sweat has nowhere to go. So our body temperatures stay up, and that's how it becomes dangerous and deadly, like we've already seen. This ridge staying in place across the desert southwest, but watch what happens to the jet stream. That takes a northward bump into Canada across the northeast, and so that heat is allowed to spread eastward. The hottest day coming on Sunday, but even tomorrow, places like Louisville getting up to 100, 91 in Hotlanta, New York City, mid-90s for us with AccuWeather real field temperatures even hotter than that. I mentioned already, Sunday going to be even worse along the 95 corridor across the southern and central plains into the west coast. AccuWeather real field temperatures 100 or greater, more than 160 million impacted here with this heat. Look at these temperatures for Sunday afternoon. Newark, New Jersey, 105. Philly expecting to get up to 100. That would be the first time in 10 years that we've been that hot. Both of those would shatter the daily records set back more than a decade ago. Now, we want some relief. Thankfully, that is coming for us in New York City as we head toward early and middle parts of next week. Notice as we head through Monday and Tuesday, those high temperatures coming back into the mid-80s, which is where they're supposed to be for this time of year. But you get into Houston and across the rest of the southern plains where we're on track for the hottest summer on record. We stay up close to 100, which is about 10 degrees above normal. Shep, I've got a feeling the pools are going to be crowded.
All right.